When you think of the worst brawler in Brawl Stars, who comes to mind? I'm sure some of you are thinking about Hank, Bonnie, maybe even Mr. P. But I'm sure a lot more of you are thinking about Doug. Doug has seemed to be one of the worst brawlers in Brawl Stars since he was released in August of 2023. But why? He seems to have a decent attack with healing capabilities, a pretty solid gadget, and an amazing super. So why is he so bad? Well, that's what I'm here to find out. I'll be maining Doug for an entire week to see if he's truly as bad as everyone says. And when I say main, I mean I will only be playing Doug for the next week, so if I'm on Brawl Stars, I'm playing Doug. As an attempt to test Doug's proficiency as a character, I have created some goals that I've set out to accomplish. I plan to push to Legendary in Ranked with Solo Doug, Master Doug, and get top 200 in the world with Doug. Keep in mind, this is all within 7 days. I'll put Doug to the test, and by the end of this video, we'll see if Doug is really the worst brawler in Brawl Stars. So without further ado, sit back, relax, like and subscribe, and let's get started. And since I'm going to be doing all of these insane challenges with them, my first step is maxing them out. Alright, now that my Doug is fully maxed out, it's time to get started by pushing him 900 trophies. Starting off with day 1, my only goals were to obtain as much mastery as I could, push to 500 trophies, and overall learn the mechanics of Doug to see how he works. The beginning of the trophy push turned out to be easier than expected because level 11 Doug can two-shot so many underleveled brawlers. Bro, whoever says Doug is bad is actually lying. Watch, dead, just like that, bam. I can literally just run up to people and kill them, like watch. Dead. This guy's broken. We need to nerf him, bro. On top of that, Parallel Plays was the hot zone map at the time, and it is arguably Doug's best map. With these two factors helping me push, I was able to get to 500 trophies in no time. However, there was a major problem I completely overlooked before starting this challenge. That problem being mastery takes forever to push if you're not in high trophy lobbies. Even with consistent star player bonuses, I was only able to get around 26 mastery points per match. Since the mastery cap for each day is 6,000, I was in for a long ride. So I ultimately decided that I would push trophies and mastery until the day was over. Since I'd been pushing for hours at this point, I invited GB Missile and GD Shooter to help speed up some of these games, and we closed out day 1 strong. Alright boys, for day 1's progress, I have about 983 trophies. In terms of mastery, I got them around 4,600, which is near the cap. I'll take it. It's pretty good progress for day 1. While day 1 was more successful than I planned, I grinded more than 800 trophies in a few hours. Being a bit tired from trophy pushing, I decided to switch my focus to ranked on the start of day 2. Considering I started in bronze, the games weren't too difficult to win in the beginning. Even on some of Doug's worst maps, I was able to get through with little to no issues. However, with that being said, even with some great Doug plays, I can never escape the bad randoms. Why is this Frank rushing the Buzz search team? Why? Dude, why? You're dead. You're dead. Oh my god. Bro, how do you go 5k damage? How is that even possible, bro? Oh my god. These randoms can't be real people. How do you go 0-6 2k damage? How is that even possible? How? Despite these randoms throwing, the push wasn't too bad from bronze to diamond, but once I made it to diamond, I hit a major roadblock. I wanted to earn the mastery cap for the day, but the time spent on drafting was so long that the mastery earned wasn't worth the time waited. On top of that, my randoms were a determining factor on if I got any mastery points, because if we lost, I was stuck with the same people. I need to see this Nani cook, bro. My mastery is on the line, bro. Let's see it. Oh my god, it's over. Bro, I gotta lock in. This Nani's not doing anything, so I'm gonna run up, kill him, die. Okay, my Glizzy saved me. Nice. Okay, dude, Doug's super is broken. I love this dude's super so much, bro. Oh my god. Alright, you're dead. GG's. Alright, nice. This Nani isn't doing anything, but I mean, I'll take the win. Bro, why is this Nani waiting for us to die to do something, bro? Come on, bro, my mastery. My mastery is so cooked, bro. Bro, 1-6. 1-6, bro. Why, dude? My mastery's cooked because of one guy, bro. Oh my god. If you can imagine, I switched back to trophy pushing. My main goal for this push was mastery, so I wasn't really concerned with trophies, but I did want to understand Doug's mechanics a little bit more. It may not seem like it at face value, but from what I've played so far, Doug seems to be an incredibly intricate brawler. In an attempt to master some of his unique features, I practiced healing, gadgeting, and supering not only on myself, but also my teammates. The push went pretty well because the map I was playing on is pretty good for Doug, but because I was playing with randoms, the skill level of my teammates would constantly switch from being great to being horrible. Eventually though, I was able to find some good randoms, and we were able to push to 1,100 trophies, ending off day 2 nicely. But the start of day 3 really started to emphasize Doug's flaws. Every single map for every single game mode available for the day was either incredibly spaced out or just a horrible setup for Doug. This was the day I realized Doug is not good on maps that don't favor his attacks. With the spaced out maps, it was practically useless to use my gadget as the distance between myself and the opponent made Doug's attacks nearly impossible to hit. That also means I couldn't charge my super, so I was practically forced to be a full-time healer. Doug's healing can be a really useful tool when he's able to push offensively with teammates, but as a lone healer, Doug doesn't really do much. So with the solo healing Doug, I was basically putting a target on my team's back, letting our opponents overwhelm and ultimately beat us. I was so desperate at this point, I even tried going back to ranked, but people started to notice what I was doing and chose Doug before I could even play him. Bro, this is not... Why would you pick Doug, dude? Why? At this point, I was seriously questioning if I should even continue pushing this day since I made little to no progress regardless of how hard I tried. But I was close to Gold 1 Mastery, so I wanted to finish that out before I gave up for the day. Luckily for me though, GB joined my party, and although we still didn't do too great on the maps, we were able to get just enough Mastery to reach Gold 1. Toward the end of our push, we decided to give ranked one more try, and although solo Doug was not cooking, through a bit of back and forth and a lot of waiting, we were able to hit Mythic 1 by the end of day 3. I wish I could say day 4 was better, but I can't. It was somehow even worse than day 3. This day really pushed me to my limits. The maps were once again all fully open or just infested with teamers, so Doug was practically useless again. Bro, what is this guy doing, bro? Just play the game normally, bro. Play the game normally. Oh my god, bro. Dude, a Kit and a Buzz Lightyear teaming, bro. Bro, I am so disappointed in these guys, bro. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing, bro? Get me out of here. The worst part about this is that this map isn't even that bad for Doug, but there's so many teamers here that I know I'm gonna die. I have to go right now. Watch, I'm gonna die. What did I say? What did I say, bro? There's so many teamers around here. I'm dead. Nice. It was so bad that I literally lost 50 trophies before I got a single win. I'm really trying to make Doug work, but when 80% of the maps in the game are absolute buns for Doug, it makes it really difficult. It got to the point where I was so desperate to win, I was relying on 5v5s to get my trophies back. My mastery was also cooked at this point because just like day 3, if Doug doesn't excel on a map, he's practically dead weight. After going back and forth for hours, I decided to cut my losses at 1000 trophies and just play ranked for the rest of day 4. The win is secured. I already know I did horribly, but I don't even care. Okay, 7 and 10, that is one of my best KDs today. I will take that. We shouldn't have won that, but I will take that. I was trying to be optimistic on day 5, but once again, every map in rotation was horrible for Doug. The only map that looked somewhat decent was this Brawl Ball map, but once I played on it, I realized that was definitely not the case. Bro, Doug is so bad on these maps. Okay, I'm already getting beamed. Okay, I'm already dead. Nice. 3-on-1. Real nice. Nice. Oh my god. If I'm being honest, I gave up on day 5 pretty quickly because my mental sanity could not take this map anymore. Along with that, when my randoms made plays like these, oh my god, actually delete the game. I essentially had no other option than to quit unless I wanted to lose more trophies. After the atrocity of day 5, I realized that I only had 2 days left to complete this challenge, and I knew that I had to start locking in or I'd have no chance at reaching any of my goals. So on day 6, I told myself that regardless of map rotation, I would push to legendary, reach the mastery cap, and push as many trophies as I could. I started off by pushing Doug on this knockout map, which definitely isn't great for him, but my team found a way to make it work. Bro, low-key, one Fang Super in these... Oh, just like that. Oh, they're cooked. Oh my, beautiful. We were able to get back to 1100 trophies by the end of this push, and I achieved Gold 2 Mastery, which essentially reversed all of the bad luck I had in days 3 through 5. Afterward, Toxic Asher helped me push my Doug in duo Brawl Ball, and I think I can safely say it went pretty well. Bro, Supercell, please rework Doug. How am I supposed to beat anyone in this situation? I'm literally just bait for them, bro. Buzz Lightyear and Surge, what is this, bro? Yeah, I'm dead. Wait, hold up. Wait, he's cooking. Hold on, he's cooking. Oh my god, he just 1v2'd. He's what the heck? This guy's the best player I've ever seen. Oh my god. Okay, Doug is low-key garbage, but when I have a teammate like this feels low-key doable. After an insane amount of grinding, we were able to make it to 1250 trophies, which completely shattered my previous trophy record. And to top off day 6, I decided to play some ranked with GB Missile, where he not only helped me to complete my mastery cap, but after 6 long, strenuous days, we were finally able to hit legendary with solo Doug. And for all my hard work, Supercell rewarded me with this. I don't know what prize I should have expected with the solo Doug push. More importantly though, this means that I hit my first goal that I'd aimed for at the beginning of this challenge. Since there are 2 more to go and I have 1 day left, it's time to lock in. And I did lock in, right after I lost 100 trophies in the first hour of day 7. And because of my mistake, GB, Asher, and I spent about 2 hours getting them back. Eventually though, Asher had to leave, so GB, Mr. Lepraski, and myself hopped into a party to grind more trophies. The games were incredibly back and forth, and the worst part about pushing this high is that there is no room for any mistakes. And the problem with Doug is that he causes a lot of those mistakes, especially when fighting good players. On the bright side though, since we were pushing so much, I was actually able to get Gold 3 Mastery. That's right, the second and arguably most annoying goal of the challenge was over. I barely even noticed when I got it because I was so locked into grinding these trophies. But with this new achievement, I was finally certified as the Wiener Warrior. With this new mastery title, there was only 1 goal left. become a top 200 Doug in the world. To become a top 200 Doug, I only needed about 1370 trophies, which may not seem like a big problem, but pushing at that level definitely is, particularly when it comes to Doug. Like I said, there's not much room for error at this trophy range, but when mistakes do happen, you lose 3 times the amount of trophies that you earn. So after about 2 hours of pushing with GB and Lepraski, we ended up at about 1300 trophies. Later on, Asher joined back, and with the help of Scarlayer, we were grinding these trophies. In Hot Zone, we were abusing Grace portals and were absolutely decimating with them. Eventually, we made it all the way to 1360 and had one last battle for top 200 in the world with Doug. Alright boys, if we win this game, we are top 200 in the world with Doug. I'm gonna show y'all what I learned. Let me show you. Watch this guy. Bam, dead, just like that. Boom. Here, let me get this guy too. Dead. Boom. Next. Low-key, not even gonna lie, I've not cooked with Doug this hard yet, but I mean, I'm cooking, so let's go. Yes, it's over. I don't have to push Doug anymore, guys. I'm so happy. We're top 200 in the world. We did it, boys. We did it. Yeah, about that. I kind of got greedy in the process and went for 1500 with Doug, and I lost all the trophies in the process, so here's me pushing with Lepraski and Koala to get it all back. Oh my god, I'm never getting greedy again. That was the worst experience of all time, bro. The push just never ends. Yeah, I'm now 199 in the world, as you guys can see. Let's go, boys. Alright, so now we're officially top 200 in the world with Doug. Okay, now I'm at 1400 because Lepraski and Koala are goats, and right now I'm ranked 174 in the world. Yeah, I'm never doing this again, ever. I hated this challenge so much. This was unbearable with Doug, guys. It really was. Actually, 1k likes and I'll do it with another brawler. Despite being salty on day 7 because I spent 12 hours grinding for the trophies, I was happy that I completed all 3 challenges. Now that I've pushed Solo Doug to Legendary, mastered him, and become a top 200 Doug in the world, I think it's a fair bet to say I know how he works. So going back to the question at hand, is Doug the worst brawler in Brawl Stars? And if so, why? Yes. The answer is definitely yes. He is the worst brawler, yes. As I mentioned in the beginning, his kit doesn't seem too bad, and honestly, I don't think it is. I think it's just a struggle in his accessibility of the game. Doug doesn't exactly fit one niche like most brawlers do. He's considered a support, but with the healing mechanism that requires you to be right next to your teammates, he isn't very practical. On top of that, you need to be right next to your opponents in order to kill them with Doug, and for a brawler that has essentially no way to creep up to his opponents without bushes, he leaves himself open to dying a lot. Especially compared to other brawlers like Hank or Bonnie, I think they stand a much better chance on maps that don't particularly favor them, because although they suck, they have tools that allow them to take down their opponents or escape from a lot of situations. In terms of improvement, I think a great buff for Doug would be to either rework one of his gadgets to increase his movement speed, or buff his healing so that in certain matchups or on certain maps, he can still play a role without being essentially useless. Or just give him an OP hypercharge, I don't know. But that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know if you agree with my take in the comments. And real quick, thank you to everyone who helped me out in the video. If you guys want to check out their YouTube channels, the links will be in the description. But thank you all so much for watching. I've been KFC is good. Peace.